And welcome back, GG Leagues fans, to this best of 7 series here between the Dig Boinks and the Ballers. We are getting right into this one, and right off the bat here, we've got a goal over on the side of the Ballers. So a 1-0 lead just 4 seconds into this one for them. And we look to, it's going to be an exciting series here, Anthony.
Indeed it will be. We got Keyless Creature going to start us off with a nice goal. Apparently he has no hands according to his tag. That makes it a bit harder, but he's making it work. As Kool-Aid Man with a good demo on text there.
Yeah, now moving this one up is going to be the Boinks, or sorry, is going to be the Ballers here, knocked away by a young son there of the Boinks. Kool-Aid Man trying to get on top of this one, instead just going to go back to the defensive rotation. Keyless Creature, no hands, moving this one up the sideline, but he is blocked there by the Boinks. Now young son moving this one forward, actually going to dodge very well here, trying to get to this one before Keyless does it. He's going to score!
Young Hung Sun just able to find the opening there with a good 50 there, and that was the last man back, and we're going to see a tie game now.
We look to be in for a good match here, as evening it very quickly are the Boinks here. Now in the face-off, Kool-Aid Man gets to it first, but Young Hun Sun just absolutely meets him head on. Up goes Text, way up in the air on that boost, and will knock it into the end of the Ballers here. Shot on target here, good save by Keyless Creature there. As defensive rotation coming out here for Text to try to knock this one away. Here's the follow-up shot, it's a goal!
Good read by Keyless Creature, able to see that one. I think it bounced off Text there. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Tex was able to field it. The Keyless Creature read it all the way. And it's going to put it in to make a 2-1 lead.
The lead restored here for the for the Ballers, excuse me. And now they will just barely win that face-off, slightly into the Boinks' end here. Young Hun Sun going to be here on the defensive, but he misses the clearance, and Kool-Aid Man cleans up his own rebound.
Good read by Kool-Aid Man there. You got to keep following it up, even if you think that clear is going to come out. He was ready for that second effort, and that's going to be rewarded.
We'll get restarted here. 3-1 lead now for the Ballers, as Keyless Creature going to knock this one into his own path. Will go up the wall on the left-hand side to get it. It's down into the corner, coming back across. Now, great pass from Kool-Aid Man, but Tex reading that one. It's now Young Sun coming up the right-hand wall here to get this one slightly centered, not quite all the way, and he's met by Keyless Creature there. This one comes back out to half, and now full defensive rotation on for the Boinks. Tex going to move this one up the left-hand wall, trying to bring it down. Will do so successfully. Young Hun Sun is there to move it forward. This one gets centered here, goes over the head of Keyless Creature, but nobody there to try and turn it in. Tex blocks the clearance. That'll keep it at around half field. Finally cleared away by Keyless Creature. Now, good battle here between him and Young Hun Sun. It's going to stand up for Keyless Creature. Doesn't quite get a shot on target there, Anthony.
Yeah, and we're seeing some really good 50s from Keyless Creature here in the early going. Able to win those balls, get it over to his half in order to start attacking. But we'll see what Dig Boinks is able to do here with this good attack from Tex. Oh, but maybe that was retreating a bit too quickly there from Young Hung Sun.
Oh boy, Kool-Aid Man all alone in the center here, but doesn't get the timing right, and that one just stands in front of the Boinks' goal there. Absolutely beckoning, but nobody there to put it away, and now will be cleared back to half field by the Ballers. Here's a decent dribble off the wall here, but Tex is there to block that shot from Keyless Creature. Used his dodge early, so didn't have anything left there to try to get it around Tex. Now back in that corner, cleared away by Young Hun Sun. Moving this one up. It's a good shot, but Keyless Creature there to block it. Good defense here. Here's Tex flying in, but his shot off the left-hand side.
Strong defense from the Ballers here. They showed their offensive skill. Oh, there's a good one from Tex, though.
Wow, Tex just absolutely flying in here. I didn't even think he got a piece of it initially, but looks like he gets just enough to take this one off Kool-Aid Man. Yes, he does. Wow, it almost looked like he almost phased through the ball there, Anthony, but gets enough of it and knocks that one straight into the goal. It's 3-2.
Right you are, Kool-Aid Man risking it with a dangerous clear there. And it's going to be a goal for Dig Boinks, as they are now back on the attack with Tex. Just a nice little shot there from Tex.
Yeah, very nice dribbling here. A bit of a strange one here as we see Keyless Creature fly by him, but no sign of Kool-Aid Man whatsoever there to try to stop Tex, and he just dribbles that one right into the near corner of the net, and it's all of a sudden it's all tied up here with 2 minutes to play.
We'll see how the rest of this match goes down for sure. I'll be interested to see who's able to take this back. Big Blanks right now with the momentum, but the Ballers have shown they are doing very well as well, have a lot of mechanical skill.
Yeah, good block coming out here from Keyless Creature. Now Kool-Aid Man on top of it. Both members of the Boinks back here for defensive rotation. Young Hun Sun going to get this one up into the corner, way up in the air. It's a good shot towards the goal. Off the crossbar. Kool-Aid Man can't finish it off. Now a demo from Kool-Aid Man. He'll be able to retain possession. Tex trying to get around and block him. He does do so successfully, and that'll give time for Young Hun Sun to get back into the game, but he misses that clear. What a dodge for Kool-Aid Man. Here's the chance. Whoa, almost there. A brilliant goal for Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man able to get past two with some smooth moves there. Thought he could make one more, but there's Young Hun Sun.
And Young Hun Sun takes advantage of the two players in the corner there for the Ballers, and he will arch that one just above Kool-Aid Man for the goal. So the Boinks now with their first lead of the game. It's 4-3 with just a minute to play here. We'll see if they can steal this one away from the side of the Ballers in game number 1 of this best-of-7 series.
We shall see, but I can tell you this is going to be a very intense series here. It's been back and forth this match, and I expect it to be for the rest of the series. There's a good chance.
Tex has some space to move this one forward. Gonna get the shot off, and he's gonna score! And that, hopefully for the side of the Boinks, should seal this one. A 2-goal lead with 50 seconds to play. Certainly not guaranteed, but does give them a little bit of a buffer here.
And if you're the Ballers, and if you're the Ballers here, you have to be saying, oh, maybe we should have not both gone forward on that. Maybe looking at the time on the clock, saying we don't have much time to get the equalizer goal, and going forward with both players, maybe that wasn't the right move, because now they're facing a 2-goal deficit rather than just a 1.
Kool-Aid Man going to try to rectify that, but it's taken off him by Tex, and Tex still moving this one forward. Keyless Creature finally getting across and move this one up the left-hand board. Gets it by Tex, now just Young Hun Sun in front of him.
No boost, though.
Move, not quite, and Tex coming back around. Young Hun Sun turning this one away from Kool-Aid Man. 18 seconds remaining here is retreating. Ooh, that shot out. Almost escaping Keyless Creature there. Ooh, Young Hun Sun, good demo here actually for Kool-Aid Man. A bit of a chance here to get it by Tex. Tex knocking down. Here's the shot, it's in!
Great plays from the Ballers, able to clear up some space with that demo. Tex can't do anything but just try to get it out of the zone. And Keyless Creature is right there. Good plays from the Ballers with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, could be a grandstand finish here. 5 seconds to go. They're going to need to get on top of this one. Face off 1 into the end of the Boinks. He's going to try to just knock it down so this game will end. It's still up in the air. Keyless Creature's going to get the shot away, but finally goes onto the ground by Young Hun Sun, and they will take this one in a tight 5-4 win for game 1 of this best-of-7.
And great play on both sides of the ball here. And, I think we're having a bit of a server mishap right now. We'll see what goes down, but from that game 1, I'm expecting this to be a very tight series, probably going. I do not think this is going to be a sweep for sure. I think we might be seeing. I think it's just me having the technical difficulties. Yeah, I think you're going to have to do game 2 without me for a second.
No problemo. We can cover while we are waiting. Anthony will be back with us shortly. In the meantime here, we will be loading into game number 2. Everyone is ready here. So as Anthony was mentioning, looking for a very long competitive series based on that first game. But we will see what the Ballers can do to try to turn it around here and level this series at 1 game apiece. As we're getting started this one. And Tex, this time it's on the other foot as the Boinks going to get right on top of this one 5 seconds into the match, and they will be the ones with the early lead this time around. Tex flying in here as that one bounces off the left-hand board, and just the only one around as 3 players went for it, and it came out to be 1 open player. So restarting this one, Creature going in with Young Hun Sun. Keyless will win that one. Tex trying to knock it away here up the left-hand wall. Goes down, going to get centered here in the air, but pulled away by Keyless Creature. Good defense there. And now Kool-Aid Man will move this one forward. Corner has his teammate in the center. Tex and Young Hun Sun going up off the wall to knock that one down out of the dangerous area. Kool-Aid Man moving it back into that central space. And now a demo by Kool-Aid Man. Excellent work by him. Keyless Creature will be able to come away with possession. His Young Hun Sun going to get to that 50-50. Will knock it straight up in the air, but easily cleared away by Kool-Aid Man. Now Keyless Creature off the left-hand wall. Has his teammate ahead of him. Will get by Tex. Young Hun Sun, the only one back here. Chance for Kool-Aid Man to score. His shot just wide on the right-hand side of the goal there. Now Young Hun Sun going up, moving it past Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man trying to get in his way, but will not do so. Flicking it up towards the goal. Here's the shot. It's off the crossbar. Oh, it almost goes in. Just inches away there from Young Hun Sun. And now Kool-Aid Man coming the other way. Oh, but there's Sun once again. Good defensive rotations here coming out from the side of the Boinks as Keyless Creatures goes high to knock this one down off the wall. Young Hun going to boost up here, knock this one back out towards half field. And a bit more of a cagey match we have going on here, Anthony, as this one's still 1-0 with 1.5 minutes played.
That's right. You've been seeing a lot of opportunities on both sides, just barely missed. And it's just going to be a matter of who's able to put one in first. And there's another good chance for Kool-Aid Man.
Excellent save, though, by Young Hun Sun. And he will move it back up that left-hand wall, trying to flick it past the ballers there. But what a clearance. That one actually almost ends up in the goal, just a little bit above the crossbar. Young Hun is back to clear it away, though. Let's see Keyless Creature coming forward to knock this one towards the side. But that one actually going to be re-centered by the clearance. Tex doesn't get any contact on that one. And now it's Kool-Aid Man moving up the left-hand wall. Young Hun waiting around here for his opportunity. We'll clear that one back to have some very good defensive clearances from both sides here, keeping it away from the danger area in front of their goal.
Very back and forth match so far, going all the way across the field. And there's another center. It looks like these centers are being very hard to come by, though. As soon as the team starts going on the attack, the defense is right there to clear it out, as we're seeing once again from Tex. That one's not near the center.
Oh, and Tex actually with an opportunity there to get his shot, but doesn't get his car over that ball. It floats up on him. Young Hun getting this one in towards the box, but not going to be on target. Decent center with Kool-Aid Man there to meet it. Now a chance in the center. Tex not enough power on that one. Kool-Aid Man going to come away with it. Doesn't get it past Young Hun Sun. These teams really keeping it together on the defensive end here, Anthony. We had a 5-4 game number one, but 2 minutes remaining. We are still at 1-0. That first goal coming just 5 seconds into the match.
That's right, and if you're Big Boinks right now, you are very grateful that you got that quick goal, because there seems to be nothing heading goal bound in this later part of the game here.
Yeah, we'll see what these teams can do to change that up. Maybe a brilliant play from one of the players, a creative pass or something, as this one tries to go past Tex, but we'll just bounce off the top of his car. Now Young Hun coming up to try to knock that one down instead of floats up on him. But it is centered for Tex, and there it is!
That was exactly what they needed there. Just a good team effort. Young Hun Sun putting it off the backboard. Those backboard shots always tricky to read. The baller's going to stumble a bit trying to figure out where that one's going to land, and Tex able to see it right in.
So a 2-goal cushion now for the side of the Boinks with 1:41 to play here. Oh boy, that one is almost goal bound. Finds the rebound and scores!
Tex staying with it. That is the key here. You see that first shot's going to be slightly off. Tex sees that all the way, though. They're just going to field his own shot and put it in.
Yeah, and all of a sudden here, a 3-goal lead for the side of Boinks, kind of coming out of nowhere. We had almost 3 full minutes of play without a goal, and now all of a sudden within 15 seconds, 2 more goals for the side of the Boinks. Ballers need to do something here to try to get a goal on the board, get back into this match before time starts to tick away for them.
That was a good clear into shot, but Tex was there, and now it's going to go the other way. Young Hun Sun, that's dangerous. Oh, Keyless Creature coming in clutch.
Yeah, great save by Keyless, just getting back in time to knock that one off his own post, and now has a shot attempt, doesn't get full power on this one, and Tex there to clear this one away. 1 minute remaining in this game number 2 in our best of 7 is Tex with another shot, and that one is good. Tex has been absolutely acing it on these shots in the past couple of minutes here, Anthony.
And I think that was up in the air from both players of Big Boinks. Young Hun Sun able to get those shots towards center, and Tex is always there to put them in. Great team effort from them once again.
And we'll be restarted here. Tex going to move this one forward, trying to get on top. Good double boost there to try to get that ball, but it floats up on him just a little bit as Young Hun now trying to follow up. Cannot do so. Tex back on the defensive rotation. Will knock that one over to the side. And a demo here from Young Sun, but kind of leaves their goal exposed. Wow, what a save there from Tex.
Yeah, you were just saying the goal looked very exposed, and then Texas just going to come out of nowhere and bail him out.
Another chance here for Keyless, but he still can't get it by Tex. Tex absolutely dominating this second match here. 3 goals to his name of the 4, I believe, maybe all 4, and
All 4.
now he's going to make some clutch defensive plays as well.
Oh, a good save from Kool-Aid Man there, though, but with 10 seconds left, it's looking like the Boinks are going to take a 2-game lead here.
Yes, it does, as Tex will get that final touch onto it, clearing it away. This one settling down onto the turf, and that will do it. 2-0 in the favor of Dig Boinks, and this one led heavily by Tex here. Young Hung having a good game for sure, but you can see all 4 goals being put in by Tex. 3 saves to his name as well, so all over the pitch in that one.
Yeah, and great plays from Tex there. Great plays from Young Hung Sun setting up Tex. The team efforts from the Boinks have just been top-notch, and I think if the Ballers want to start taking some games here, they're also going to need to coordinate in that manner. As getting a little confusion there on who's going to be on what side, but we're all set to go here in Game 3.
Yes, we are, and we are getting started right away here off the face-off. Keyless Creature going to knock this one a little bit forward. Young Hung already back there to try to clear this one away. Waiting for this one, tries to get a boost onto the ball, but just kind of waits for it to settle back down. Picks up a couple boosts on the ground, and will now move it forward off the left-hand side. This one's centered, but Keyless Creature is there to knock this one away. Tex moving up the right-hand wall here. Will try to recenter it. Kool-Aid Man there to try to deflect it away. Doesn't get any contact, but does enough to shake Tex off of it. Now a 2v1 here moving forward. It's flicked a little bit past Tex. He's there, though, on the backboard to try to knock this one away. Wow, a huge save there from Young Hung Sun.
And that's been the Boink's secret weapon here, has been when they do seem threatened, there's always someone back kind of as a last resort, and they've needed to use it a lot, but there's no problem using it as long as it's there.
Yes, that is, and once again coming back on the defensive rotations, Young Hung going to leave this one up in the center space, but Tex will be the first one to get there, knock it out of that central airspace. Now Young Hung taking a shot on goal, and Kool-Aid Man misses, and that one's going to go in.
Unfortunate from Kool-Aid Man there, as Young Hung Sun once again going up for those air shots. He loves going up in the air, and that one's going to be goal bound.
So Young Hung getting himself on the board after watching his teammates score all 4 in the prior game. And we'll give the Boinks the early lead here in game number 3. Keyless Creature now going up to try to clear this one out of his own half. Nice dodge off the wall here to move forward. Actually knocked off the top of Tex's car. Almost getting goal bound there, but Tex does just enough.
Went for the ground pinch there, a good play. Going to try to get a lot of speed on the ball, but Tex is right there and is going to go all the way.
Yeah, Boinks starting to open up a bit of a gap here. Another 2-goal cushion for them, this time a little earlier on into the match. Oh, I think that might have bounced back and forth a couple of times there, Anthan. So maybe a little bit of fortune on the side of Boinks, but with the way they're playing, they are getting all the fortunate bounces because they look to be the slightly sharper of the 2 sides at the moment.
They do, and in game 1, I thought it was just a matter of winning some key 50s, and you never know how those 50-50 shots go. After all, they call them 50-50, but in game 2 and beyond, they've been shown that they're able to get up in the air as well, have that aerial prowess, and that's been what's been giving them some good leads and a win last game.
Indeed it has. As Keyless Creature trying to circle back around for this one. Going to let Tex take the first control. Takes the shot. That one off the crossbar and down. And now Keyless will be able to move it forward. Young Hung is right below him, though. Able to get a slight poke on that one, and Tex will ruin that run forward from Keyless. Will now be forced to reset on the defensive rotation here. Fortunately, teammate Kool-Aid Man already back there will move this one forward, but that one taken off him by Tex. Young Hung just not going to make connection there, and it will bounce around in the box until it is moved away by Keyless Creature now into the end of the Dig Boinks. Tex there just going to stop it from going across the face of goal, and now he and Young Hung sort of sitting here battling for possession. Young Hung moving up the left-hand side. Here comes Keyless Creature. A little bit better on the defensive rotations now. Is the side of the Ballers. Has been a little bit stiffer here as the Boinks have been trying to find an angle to the goal, and might just have one. Tex, what a shot there!
Getting a little crafty there. I think it was Kool-Aid Man. Let's see the replay here. Yeah, able to use Kool-Aid Man to get a little elevation on that ball. And another good play from Tex.
Yeah, Tex once again, and now a 3-0 lead here for the side of the Boinks. A little bit of talk and chat, a little bit of a feels bad there for Kool-Aid Man as Tex acknowledges that one going off the top of Kool-Aid Man's car for the last goal.
Yeah, I think Kool-Aid Man has been saying he's, according to the game, a bit lower ranked than some of the other players here. So possibly feeling a little bad for his teammate as well, but doing a good job. Both members of the Ballers doing a very good job here, keeping this one very close.
They certainly are, and Kool-Aid Man trying to move this one forward, trying to get back on the board like they were in game number 1. Young Hun Sot just going off the post, but there is Tex coming back in to clean that one up, and now it's a 4-goal lead here. Tex really starting to take control of this one as well. Coming in there at the right spot for the rebound.
And it's the key of going into the center, grabbing that boost, and then seeing when you can jump forward. That's what Tex has been doing very well this whole series. And, oh, another one on target from him.
Oh,
this
boy,
one off the wall.
Tex. Yeah, Tex really laying it on here now, getting some style points and some extra bonus points for the scoreline at the end of the game. They're tucking that one just inside the right-hand post off of the wall. An excellent shot from him, and it's now a 5-goal lead here with 1:40 remaining. The Kool-Aid Man actually wins that face-off outright there. Shifts it across. Here's a shot, and that one's going to go in. Here we go on the board.
Looks like a bit of confusion on who is going to take the kickoff on the side of the Boinks there. And Kool-Aid Man going to take it, have a nice center. Keyless Creature gets the read and the goal.
He does. And finally back on the board for the side of the Ballers. This will feel very good for their momentum. Their chances both in this match and carrying on here. They have not scored in quite a while. Now a decent chance here for Keyless, trying to get around Tex, but Tex stands him up well. Now Kool-Aid Man trying to be the defensive presence here as Young Hun Sun going across, trying to get the angle for the shot. Instead, will just center. It gets around it. Wow, that's a great play from Young Hun Sun.
Yeah, great plays from Young Hun Sun there. Sees Kool-Aid Man. Going to do one deep there, and then just going to turn around and take the shot.
Excellent work there. They restore their 5-goal cushion here. Now off the face-off. Going to go straight over to the right-hand side. As Tex coming forward, it looks like Keyless Creature will be around to try and defend this one, but can't get it right. And Tex, once again, on top of his own rebound, knows where that ball is going to bounce. Look at this. Yeah, look at the patience here. Waits for this one and then just boosts forward like you were talking about, Anthony, and knocks that one into the net.
Yeah, and the Boinks have been hard to read this whole match, and the Ballers have just been struggling to do so.
Absolutely is the case. 7-1 lead here, minute to play. See if the Ballers can get a couple goals here, try to carry that momentum into game number 4 here. This is how it will end. 45 seconds now remaining. Tex trying to move this one up the left-hand wall. Kool-Aid Man there to clear it back into the Boinks end. Running around with this one in the right-hand corner. Young Hun Sun is there to try to move it away, but Keyless Creature going to go over to the top of him. Tex now moving it away up the right-hand side. You can see Kool-Aid Man waiting around here. Tex doing a nice job juggling this one on top of his car. What a dodge! Oh, wow! Tex almost went in.
Yeah, that was a very tense moment for the Ballers there, but I'm sure they're just going to be looking to gain some more momentum, like you said here, and another good chance. Ooh, Kool-Aid Man just slightly around there.
Yep, Kool-Aid Man doing it just enough there, but this one's still going to be in the possession of the Boinks here. 5 seconds to play, and looks like they will be able to clean this match up, try and get it onto the ground, and will. And that will do it for game number 3. We have a 3-0 lead here for the Boinks. This time, Young Hun Sun doing a lot as well. Tex, 5 goals in this one, but 2 from Young Hun, 2 assists. A save there as well, but you can see Tex really all over the place. Scoreline of 1,039. The next closest being 614, his own teammate.
That's right, and Tex is going to be going all over the place. He's just had the speed, he's had the boost to do so, and Tex is really taking control of this match and the series.
Has a chance here for the Boinks to sweep this series in 4 clean games. As we get ready for game 4 of 7. Face off here won by Keyless Creature. Now knocked back into the end of the, Ballers here by the Boinks. Young Hun Sun with possession of it in the bottom left corner. That one cleared away by Keyless Creature. Now has a little room to work here. Hits it down. Oh, he comes up with crossbar. It's not going to go in.
Oh, that's Kool-Aid Man.
Man.
That was some great plays from Kiwa's Creature. They're able to get it around both players of the Boinks. Not able to finish it off, but that's why you have a teammate, Kool-Aid Man, right there to finish this one off.
Yeah, great stuff here from the Ballers. Getting one on the board early here, and that must feel really, really good for them after a tough couple in these last two games. Much more competitive game one, of course. And now we're getting back into the action as Tex moving this one down into the center space for Kool-Aid Man. Easily reads this one, has plenty of time to move this one back up the boards. Kiwa's Creature staying back on the defensive rotation, sees this one clearly, takes away from Young Hun Sun. Now we'll go up, tries to get this one goalward, instead floats it up in the middle. Here's Kool-Aid Man shooting. Some excellent passing on the side of the Ballers, and Anthan, they are looking so much better here in the early parts of Game 4.
They most certainly are. I think what they figured out is that Kool-Aid Man needs to hang in the center, just like Tex has been doing all game, and Kiwa's Creature is going to feed the assists. Kool-Aid Man's there for the goals.
Absolutely, is Kool-Aid Man now with 2 goals to his name, 4 minutes on the clock, and Boinks finding themselves in a strange position here. They were down in game number 1, but never down 2 goals, if I'm not mistaken, so finding themselves in a different scenario here, and we'll see if they have what it takes to bring it back here.
Shot.
This one might be in as well.
Panic at the goal line for the Boinks. They're just able to get it out.
Here's Kiwa's Creature again. That one's off the post, and look at all the pressure being thrown on by the Ballers in this one. Tex finally able to move that one away, but Kiwa's Creatures is back in. Good stuff by Young Hun Sun, seeing that one all the way, coming across and saving away. Now coming off the ceiling, gonna knock this one down. Not quite goal bound by Tex, and there's really nobody back here. This looks like another goal.
You almost think the Boinks are kind of out of practice on defense here, and they're showing that they are struggling to get back, and that was a good transition goal from the Ballers there.
Indeed it was, and the Ballers with a big lead now, 3-0 here at the start of game number 4. Getting this one started, Kiwa's Creature going to win the face-off here. Tex coming in from the backside, moving it over to Young Hun Sun, who doesn't quite connect with that one, just going to go back on the defensive rotations. Kiwa's Creature will pick this one up, move it forward, gets it over Tex, but not over Young Hun Sun. Kool-Aid Man is there to collect possession at midfield, but now it's Young Hun Sun moving it back to the field. Looks like that the Ballers do have the boost to get back into their defensive positions here. Tex going up, trying to shoot this one. We'll get it, but it's just off to the right-hand side, not quite on target. Kiwa's Creature and Kool-Aid Man kind of fighting for possession there. Kiwa's Creature will come around with it. Tex, that one deflects off Kiwa's Creature and goes in!
Kiwa's Creature has the reads this game. Feels like he knows exactly where the Boinks are going to be going and puts the ball where they aren't, and that's going to lead to goals.
Absolutely. Well, in a 4-0 lead here now for the Ballers. Really big lead for them. Very different situation from what we've seen in the rest of the series. As Tex just kind of hanging out on the goal line here. Will knock that one away successfully. Creature's now going up the left-hand side wall as Young Hun Sun will clear this one away.
And if the Ballers can take this game, they're going to be feeling really good with the momentum, but they still would have to pull a full reverse sweep in order to win the series.
Reverse sweep always is a difficult thing, but as you mentioned, Anthony, once you start to generate some momentum, anything can happen here. So Boinks need to change things around here. What are you seeing that's so different from the Ballers in this game 4 compared to the other 3, Anthony?
It's just been the aggressiveness, DJ. They've been not afraid to go out on the offensive half. I think perhaps after giving up a couple goals early in those first couple games, they started being a bit more hesitant. But the Boinks are showing they can be vulnerable to some pressure, and that's what the Ballers have been getting this game.
They have indeed, and now Tex being able to block that shot from Kiwa's Creature, knocking it back, and Kool-Aid Man able to knock that one away from Young Hun Sun. Good save. Trying to move it away from that goal mouth here. In comes Tex. He's going to get that one towards the goal. Young Hun Sun tries to deflect it. Whoa, Kiwa's Creature! What a save coming in there from the left.
That was a great save, and
a goal from Creatures!
The full field carry. Gonna go for that dribble. And just gonna pop it up at the last second. Tex couldn't do anything about it. Great plays from Kiwa's Creature. And the Ballers have just been sticky this match on defense. Able to stay with the ball at all times and able to break away into the offensive half and get some nice goals, and they're up 5-0 for it.
Absolutely. Dominating this match in contrast to the rest of the series, this one bouncing back as well. And that one almost turned home, I believe, by Kool-Aid Man. It's a little bit high. This one now on target, but Tech's going to move it away. It's a completely different showing and a completely different energy than we felt in those first 3 games. This is a very surprising scoreline given how the last 2 went, but we do remember game number 1. Ballers were extremely competitive in that one, so maybe we're seeing more of the truth, and maybe it was just a couple of bad games from the Ballers there, Anthony.
Yeah, you'd think so. There's Keyless Creature with another. That was a musty flick there. Very tough move to nail, but Keyless Creature did exactly that. Look at the power on that shot, 115 kilometers per hour. My stats are in metric for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there you go.
Yeah, Creature's really doing his job and kind of taking over this game with a couple of these very fancy goals. And there's another one.
Keyless Creature turning it completely on. You have to wonder whether he was saving all of that mechanical skill for this game.
Could be the case. We'll see here, but with a 7-0 lead and 45 seconds remaining, we are certainly headed for a game number 5, and we'll see if it's more of the same from the Ballers here that we've seen, or if we go back to sort of games 2 and 3. I am very intrigued to see which one is closer to the truth, because it looked to my eyes after game 3 that we might be headed for a sweep, but we have been shown completely the opposite here by the Ballers. A brilliant performance in this game number 4.
You almost think the Ballers might have been frustrated with that close game 1 loss, and have finally recovered and are hitting the ball cleanly once again, and getting some really nice goals because of it.
Just 5 seconds remaining here. This one being moved across the goal mouth. That one almost turned in by Young Hun Sun, but comes off of the post. This one will now fall to the turf. Still has not touched the grass. Looks like Keyless wants some more, but that one will be knocked down. And finally, this game comes to an end. A 7-0 scoreline for the side of the Ballers. And I'm not sure which is more surprising, the fact that they've come out with 7 or the fact that Dig Boinks have 0.
Both of those statistics are most certainly surprising. Not even very many shots from Dig Boinks, only 4 combined compared to 12 from the Ballers. And I think it's just been a matter of possession, keeping the ball on the offensive half. And the Ballers, they were on the offensive half for them most of the time that match and did very well because of it.
Very well be the case as we are getting right into this game number 5 here. Keyless Creature going to knock this one forward. It's still sticking around half field. And we'll see if the Dig Boinks have what it takes to turn it around. It's obviously a very tough performance for them in game number 4. Not despite being up still 3-1, you know, if you do lose this match and go to 3-2, it becomes so much more realistic for this reverse sweep for the side of Ballers, and that's not something you want on the edge of the Dig Boinks.
Well, certainly, but they're going to get the early lead here.
Yes, they will, and Tex now back at it again. See Kool-Aid Man trying to clear this one away. Tex hanging around the outside, waits for his opportunity, and just steals in there. The clearance of Kool-Aid Man doesn't really come far enough. That one is turned home.
And I think that early lead was the key to Dig Boinks' game 2 and 3 success. So we'll see if they can keep that up or whether that momentum from the Ballers is going to persist despite that 1 goal.
Will indeed, as Kool-Aid Man taking some time, just will get this one under control. Now juggling it up the field, but Young Hun Sun reads that very, very well and will move it into the Ballers' end. Now resetting on the rotation as Tech's going to lose out in the 50-50. Keyless Creatures get a nice bump onto Young Hun Sun, but he will turn back around, collect possession on this one. Now moves it into the center space. Coming off the wall here. Good connection there. Almost a great goal by Young Hun Sun, but a good save from the side of the Ballers.
Young Hun Sun going for the ceiling shot, and that aerial presence is what really carried the day for the Boinks in games 2 and 3. They're going to go back to it, but they were ready with the save that time.
Keyless Creature turning around in the bottom left-hand corner here. Now moving along the left-hand line into the top left-hand corner for him. Young Hun Sun just going to poke that one out of the center space here. Now Tex moving it forward. Sees a little bit of room to work with here, but he passes it to Young Hun Sun, whose shot is blocked by Kool-Aid Man.
And we'll see. It looks like the Boinks are doing a lot better on defense and getting those balls out. I think it's that comfort with the 1-goal lead. They're able to be a bit more comfortable. They're not thinking about trying to get straight to offense after the defensive shots. Which, ooh, a weird back pass from Young Hung Sun there. Tex wasn't quite ready for it, and the demo.
Demo is down. Keyless Creature's now running around the goal mouth, but Tex is there to answer, and will knock that one back to the center of the stage. Comes away second best there with Keyless Creatures in the 50-50, but his teammate Young Hun Sun now back. No problem whatsoever with that clearance. Moving this one back into the Boinks end is Creatures. Here comes Young Hun Sun. Knocked across the field here. Bit of a scrum for possession here. Neither team really getting it under control here, Anthony.
That demo might open up some space though, but Tex is right there.
Here's Tex once again knocking this one straight up into the air. Coming down, we'll move this one away, but Keyless Creature's there to knock it back off, and Young Hun Sun easily reading this one. We'll get the save credit as well for that. Big demo here on the left-hand boards. Young Hun Sun going to move forward. We'll knock this one goal bound.
Oh! Keyless Creature got up just in time. And I was about to say that it looked like the Ballers were starting to control the midfield a bit, which is going to be the key to getting a lot of chances. But as I say that, I think that demo allowed the Dig Boinks to be able to take control of the midfield, now get a couple of attacks of their own. And now we're going to go back to attacks from the Ballers here.
Yes, we will. This will be moved forward now into the... Oh, wow! There!
I think Kool-Aid Man might have slipped a little bit on the joystick. I saw that sudden jerk at the last second off to the side. You can see that right there. I don't think that was necessarily what he was going for. And Texas long clear is going to go in.
So 2-0 lead here for the side of the Dig Boinks. Again, this is the series clinching game for them if they do win it. Up 3-1 here over the likes of the Ballers. Big demo at half field. Now Tex with some room to run. You see Kool-Aid Man just respawning. Tex trying to get under control. He does, and that's a great shot from Tex.
Going to the right and then shooting to the left. Always a good move. Faking out Kool-Aid Man completely. And just a great goal from Tex there.
We'll get restarted here. 3-goal lead here with a minute 30 remaining in this one. Keyless Creatures going up as Young Hun Sun for company, and will not get it up. There's Kool-Aid Man. That comes off his own player and goes off the crossbar. How did that not go in? Kool-Aid Man with a second chance here. They're trying to knock it forward, but it's going to go away from the danger area. Anthony, how did that not go in? I can't believe the luck there on the side of the Ballers.
Yeah, there's not much you can say when you just lay it out in front of the goal. There's another chance, but Tex is there. But when you're just sitting in front of the goal and suddenly you see your teammate's shot just hit you and you end up making the save on the goal that you're trying to get, that's just heartbreaking. Oh, but there's an own goal.
Wow,
Speaking of heartbreaking.
Here, it's accredited to Keyless Creatures as we look at the replay here. Oh, it looks like it is. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Keyless Creatures and coming straight off of Tex, so maybe a little bit of luck back there for that one goal that did not go in, blocked by their own player, and maybe getting a little bit of it back there are the Ballers.
Yes, indeed, and we'll see what they can do with only 30 seconds left. They're going to need 2 goals very quickly if they hope to stay in this game and this series.
Yes, they will, but Young Hun Sun trying to end it, or Young Hun Sun trying to end it right now. And he's well defended, though, by the Ballers now. 23 seconds. Here comes Keyless Creatures. Both players there.
Ooh.
4 Dig Boinks going up for that one. They both kind of lose out. It's right in front of goal. Oh. Now Tex coming away with it. 11 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. They're moving it across the face of goal. I don't know if they have the time here, Anthony. I think this one's going to be over.
I believe so, too. They're going to get one more shot, but oh, that one's going to get knocked away, and that will be it.
Still in play, and there it goes. A valiant effort there from the side of the Ballers. Losing this one by a 3-1 scoreline, but a very well-played game number 5, a very well-played game number 4 from them. But the series going over to the side of Dig Boinks. They take it 4-1 in this one. And Anthony, talk to me. How did you summarize this series?
I'd just say it was a great show in the air from Dig Boinks. And interestingly enough, on that one game that the Ballers won, it was a great show in the air from them. So it was a matter of who could control the aerials, who could put them goalward. and that just turned out to be more often than not Dig Boinks, and that's what gave them the series win here.
Indeed, it was a very competitive series here between both teams. GG's to both, and well played. Thank you once again for tuning into this match. We will be signing off for this one. I'm not sure. Was that? Do we still waiting for the finals here, Anthony?
That was the finals of the advanced division. We are still going to be doing the finals of the beginner division coming up in just a little bit.
All right, so keep your eyes and ears tuned for that one, GG Leagues fans. Thanks again for tuning in to the Advanced Series tournaments, and congratulations to Dig Boinks champ.
Or not. That's not happening. Okay.
Not happening. Okay, nope. So that is
that's it.
So we apologize for the lies. That is the end. That was the finals of the Advanced Series. We do appreciate you tuning in here. Hope you did enjoy the cast, and do want to thank our sponsors, Sector 6 and HyperX, for allowing us to bring these wonderful streams to you. Once again, GG's to Ballers, GG's to Dig Boinks, and congratulations to Dig Boinks, champions of the Advanced Finals today. Thanks again to Anthony. Once again, I am DJ joining you on the cast, and for all of us here at the GG Leagues production crew, have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the weekend.